Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or whenever you're watching me right now. My name is Jay Luke, the owner and operator of the Passionist Network, and I'm also the host of Talk That Talk. Remember, you can get any of our merchandise. Remember, all you got to do is just click on anything you want, put it inside your cart, and you can get 30% off your purchase if you just type in HBCU Band. Again, you can type in the promo code HBCU Band and you can get 30% off your purchase. Also, remember, go ahead and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the Passionist Network. Turn on notifications, man. First things first, I actually do want to say this. Rest in peace to a legend. Quincy Jones passed away. I think it was early this morning. And so I want to make sure that I say rest in peace to a legend in the music industry. He's worked with dang near everybody or collaborated. So, you know, man, it's so much that I could say about that man, but and also he's worked with what's my man's name? I can't even think of him right now. Big jazz guy right now. I bet you I'm gonna think about him before I even type this up. Jacob Collier. There you go. Really instrumental with getting with Jacob Collier. So shout out to the legend. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, from a hurt standpoint, it hurts because the legend is another legend is gone, but man, he made such an impact on music. In music, as you know, music influences culture, shapes culture. So such an impact on music and culture. So again, rest in peace to a legend, Quincy Jones. I actually wanted to use this to ask a question. So in this particular instance, I don't think that there was anything definitively wrong with this, but I actually wanted to use this to ask a question. So let's just look at it. And then once we look at it, then we'll ask the question. Did not mean to do that. So the reason why I did this, and honestly, when I watched, I watched this battle and this entrance and all that kind of stuff. So eventually I think they cut it off, but it left me with a question though, when I originally watched this, and we've been talking about this a lot, not only here on Luke's Band Report, but also on Talk That Talk. And I went to go research it. And as I researched it, I still don't understand it. And so this is more of I'm posing a question for understanding more than, I see an issue and I just want to talk about it on the video. DJs at games. Now, I don't know if they take place at PWIs, so I can't really speak on that. I know they've been happening a lot at HBCUs. Now, I'm going to backtrack all of this to say, when I was in college, DJ at the basketball game was kind of a thing. I don't know what anybody else's situation was. I know for us at Norfolk, shout out to DJ Vince, frat brother. He would be at all of the basketball games. That was kind of the norm. We kind of understood that. And so we would have a conversation, we would have a script or whatever, or a list or whatever, and we would know when he would spin and then when we would play. And kind of, I guess the reason why for me it's a little bit more understandable in that perspective is because I don't know how long, and I don't know the history of pep bands being at basketball games. So that's one thing I just don't know. I haven't looked that up. So you guys give me the history inside the comment section. However, when it comes to football games, there has been a history at this point of bands being at the basketball games, providing the music for not basketball games, the football games, providing the music and the entertainment for that particular situation. Then you get the emergence of the HBCU band, where we start taking what was happening and, with the band culture, at football games, and then we started making it our own, adding our own music to it, our own flavor, jazz, hip hop, R&B, so on and so forth. Right. So historically, we have made sure that we provided the entertainment and the music at HBCU football games. What I have understood after a little bit of research, they started adding DJs to football games to get the crowd involved, hype up the crowd, make it seem more like a party atmosphere. And technically, they're supposed to work in tandem with the band. Now, I know that, again, there are areas in the football games where the band plays, and then there are areas where the DJ plays, so on and so forth. But I think for me, the thing that throws me off, or I guess the thing that I question, and this is the thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and hopefully you guys can talk about it in the comment section, because I would definitely want to see your thoughts. If the band plays a popular song, right? Like, so if I'm to understand HBCU bands the way that we were doing it, we were playing top 10, top 20 music, right? So I'll use Swag Surfing as an example. If the band plays Swag Surfing and the crowd responds to it, then what is the difference between the DJ playing Crowd Surfing and the crowd responds to it? I think that's the thing that bothers me, or the question that I have, right? I just feel, in my personal opinion, I just really feel like the DJ is just another way to diminish, in my opinion, to diminish the band program. To take away from the work and the energy that the band program puts forth. Personally, in my opinion, I just don't really think it's necessary at a historically black college and university, because while there is a game that, yes, the band and the crowd and, everybody should be paying attention to, we create our own rivalries. And so we have our own things that we do as far as HBCU bands. And so now, in my opinion, what has happened is we've taken that energy away for the interest of trying to build energy for something that we didn't really need the DJ to build energy for, because of the fact that was what the band was supposed to be there for in the first place. To get the crowd involved, to be entertaining, and for us to play the top 10, top 20 music. To me, that's no different when Frankie Beverly passed and, a band plays Before I Let Go, right? Or the years that $2 is being played. I think that's Southern who plays that. Somebody plays it. The year when Side Meat was being played, or Side Piece. We called it Side Meat at PV. So I and the crowd gets involved. So I think I'm trying to figure out, why is it necessary to pull a DJ in to do what the band was already doing anyway? Now, here's my caveat to this, and here's my one argument. The one argument that I could possibly see that I don't even think that people were thinking about, but this is the one thing that I thought about. The one argument that I could probably see with this is the fact that now we've created such a rivalry that fans from other schools typically don't give other band props for what they do. Here's what I'm talking about. Let's say Valley and, I don't know, Texas Southern were at a game. So obviously, as a band, you already know that the rivalry is there. You want to try to make sure that you outplay whatever that particular band. Texas Southern is, or Valley is the visiting team, or the visiting band, whatever you want to say. Valley is the visitors. Valley plays last $2. And let's just say it sounds great. Because it's Valley, Texas Southern's crowd won't get into it, which then changes the energy of the crowd. Because if a DJ played it, everybody would get into it because there's no rivalry on either side of the DJ. It's just a DJ playing it. Versus if Valley played it and then Texas Southern played it back, then the crowd would be excited. So that is my only argument, and hopefully y'all understood what I meant by that. But that is my only argument that I could possibly see for the DJ being there, right? And again, I think that's an argument that they didn't even think of before. I just thought about that off the top of my head. But I'm just curious. I want to know what you all's thoughts are. For those of you guys who have been to a game that has a DJ, do you think it adds to, and I've been to one too, so I'm just saying, but for those of you all who have been to a game with the DJ and the bands there, do you think it adds to the entertainment value? Do you think it adds to the energy of the HBCU band, or do you think it takes away? And you think that it's actually taking away from the HBCU bands and the culture that we have built up from an HBCU football game? I want to know all of that information down in the comment section. Give me your thoughts, your feelings, and all of those things inside of the comment section. Also, remember, you can go ahead and get any of our merchandise right here on the channel. Just put anything you want inside of the cart and you get 30% off your purchase when you type in HBCU band. Again, you can put anything you want inside of the cart and you can get 30% off your final purchase. Just type in HBCU band. Also, remember to go ahead and hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to the Passionate Network and turn on notifications. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.